All right. Back in the building, live and direct inside the Freightliner Classic at Seal. If you guys know where I'm at, don't write it in the comment section. The reason for it is, it's a lot of people doing bad in trucking right now, and I don't want people to come following me thinking that I'm doing good. You may get yourself fucked up. Now, we was just messed up a couple of days ago. 2 days ago, had to get a record truck out the blue. Had to get a record truck. We finally got curtains. Had to get a record truck out the blue. Yep. Sometimes it be that way. Sometimes you just never know when you gonna need a record truck. Yep. You guessed it. Nope, I wasn't having any issues. Nope, wasn't having no issues when we needed that record. Yep. Sometimes it be that way. Nope, wasn't DEF. I asked the record truck driver, I said, man, what's the #1 breakdown you see out here for people you be touring? You know what he told me? He said it's 99% people with emissions. DEF, either the truck derated or some type of code came on. That's pretty much 99% of the people that he told. When I got to the shop, I asked the same question. They say, yeah, man, it's pretty much all DEF is what's making us rich out here at this shop. So, nope, I wasn't enough for DEF. Nope, wasn't enough for DEF. So basically, I got a brand new clutch, brand new transmission, and everything is under warranty. My transmission under warranty, the clutch under warranty. Well, what happened, I was just coming off of a load. Snow is heading on. Don't tell me it's from the snow out here. Let me see what that comment said. Hold on. I'll tell you, somebody said snow coming my way. It's always something. Anyways, yeah, I was getting onto the interstate and I had the truck in 5th gear. I came down to put it in 6th and I couldn't put it in 6th gear. So I tried to go back to 5th. I couldn't get it in the 5th gear, and as I'm trying to figure out how to get it in gear, the truck is slowing down rapidly, losing RPM. So I downshift, go to 4th. It wasn't going to 4th, it wasn't going to 3rd, it wasn't going to no gear, so I just stalled out right there on the on-ramp. Didn't hear a sound, no type of warning, no check engine light, no stop engine light. Got out the truck, looked underneath the truck, nothing leaking, nothing broke, nothing on nothing. I said, oh yeah, yep, that's it. Go and get the record started. Cause can't call him over mechanic when I don't see nothing to fix. Then now the engine is still running. Ain't nothing wrong with the engine. Engine's still rolling. It's nothing to do with the engine. So pretty much, I got back in the truck and I started playing with the gears because I couldn't figure out why the truck was going to gear. Listen now, y'all listen to the sound. Oh shit, I got the truck off. They might not do it with the truck off. Oh, I ain't got no air pressure. It's not gonna do it with no air pressure. But anyways, when I hit the splitter on the splitter, the high-low range, when I hit it, there was no air flowing through the shifter whatsoever. No air whatsoever. You know, usually when you click the high-low range, you hear the air going through the transmission. I didn't have none of that. And on top of that, the clutch wasn't working either. So luckily, I was able to call up one of my connections in this area and tell them, hey, look, yeah, I need a record truck. Record truck came out, told me over to the shop that I was just at 2 days ago. So the shop already knew who I was. They know I pay good. So got over to the shop. The mechanics that came out, looked underneath the truck, and they said, yeah, man, looks like you got a brand new transmission. I said, yeah, it's brand new, man, probably like 2 months old. They said, yeah, we see it. Definitely ain't gonna be your transmission. They said, your clutch look new too. I said, yep, it's the clutch. They said, cool. They got in the truck, they started playing with the with the up and down with the split, and they say, yeah, man, it's gonna be your transmission air regulator valve that went out. I said, man, what is that? He goes back underneath the truck and he said, yep, that's what it is right there. It's the transmission air regulator valve. I said, man, I just told you it's a brand new transmission. He said, yeah, we know, but the problem is the regulator, it don't come with a transmission. It don't come with a transmission. It don't matter if you bought new, rebuilt, it don't come with it. And I'm just like, of course it don't come with it. Of course, why would it come with it? Why would it come with it? Why would it come with it? I said, so how did it get on there? He said, yeah, man, your old transmission, they take it off the old transmission and put it on this new transmission. And sure enough, the part is out. Cool, how much is the part? Huh? $57. 57? I got the receipt. $57. That's how much the part is. $57 got me on the side of the road up on the record. $57. If the first mechanic that told me when he put the transmission in that, hey, look, man, we got this regulator valve, man, we can either get the one off your old transmission or buy a new one, which one you want to do? I would have told him to buy a brand new, but did I get that option? Nope, didn't get that option. Nope, that wasn't no option. Never even heard of it. First time hearing about it. So $57 part cost me a $550 record and a freaking $1,200 bill. So about $1,600 for a $57 part. Okay, it's part of trucking, chalk it up to the game. Okay, everybody laughing, you know, hey Andrew, you blew your engine, ha ha ha. You blew your turbo, it's boost pressure. You dropped the drive line, didn't you, Andrew? Yeah, nah, I didn't do none of that. Nope. It's the tune, ain't it, Andrew? It's the tune. I knew you shouldn't have got that tune. You got them stock parts, and you put that tune on there, and now you're on the side. Nope, it's not the stock parts, and it's not the tune, although I don't got stock parts on the truck, but it's not the tune. It's a $57 valve on the freaking transmission. So we got that installed. Of course, they overnighted the part from Eaton, brand new. They installed it this morning. Sure enough, everything worked. They had to adjust the clutch back too. They said the clutch was out of adjustment. And we back rolling. So it's just one problem though. Before this happened, we were still trying to figure out the boost pressure problem. So we changed the air filters, we changed the fuel filters, but I didn't get to test it out because I broke down. So now I get the truck, you know, transmission, clutch, everything working, but guess what's not working? Boost pressure, still losing boost pressure. Yep, still losing boost pressure. Yep. Don't know what it could be at this point because we did the brand new pedal, we did the boost pressure sensor. What else did we do? We did all the filters. We did everything that I could possibly do other than change the turbo itself. But what I'm thinking, because I'm not a mechanic, I'm thinking when I changed the boost pressure sensor, remember I showed y'all how it was broken in the back? I think that whole wire may need to be replaced. The whole entire harness for that boost pressure sensor. I'm thinking when it started to move, that's what cuts the boost pressure off, because it's not the turbo. The truck got plenty of boost when it's working. It shoot up to 35 psi. I don't got a boost leak, anything like that. I got maximum boost, and it can hold for a long time, but it's just whenever something electrical happens, it just goes straight to zero, and then like a second or two it'll shoot back up to 35 psi. So it's not, I can't have no boost leak when it's shooting all the way to 35 psi. So I'm like, okay, so do I want to figure out the issue? Oh, here's another thing. The boost pressure, it really don't affect me. It only affects me when I'm loaded and I'm going up that steep grade. On the interstate, on the regular streets, all that, it ain't the truck fine. But when I get on them steep grades like that with the boost pressure dropping the way it do, it drops the truck will slow down way too fast before the boost kicks back in again. So, by the way, I can't see the comments, so give me a second. But the option I came up with is mechanic had called me Monday for the blue truck. He got the injectors installed, blue truck ready to be picked up. That blue truck, boy, we bought that blue truck February. I think that was February of last year. That blue truck only ran 2 loads since I bought it. 2 loads, but as y'all know, the blue truck got an entire overhaul on it. Entire cat overhaul. We did everything, man. We did the whole inside of the truck. I mean, the whole inside of the engine. We did brand new cylinder head, brand new injectors, brand new water pump, oil pump, after pressure, starter, batteries, water pump. Well, you know, the whole entire engine to be redone, top to bottom. We got a brand new 5th wheel for it. What else did we do? I can't remember, man, because this has been so long. Brand new spacer plate, brand new injector harness. We did everything possible because I always wanted a backup truck, you know, in case the $15,000 flat top ever broke down, we would have something more powerful and ready to go. And well, now we got it sitting on the side, just waiting to be picked up. So instead of sitting here trying to figure out why the boost ain't working, I figured I'd just go get the blue truck and start rolling with that. Cause I really like the blue truck, man. We got the inside done up, all that good stuff, and we ain't took no load with it. We took 2 loads with the Pneumatic, but we ain't seen it since. And a lot of people think I don't even got the truck no more. Okay, back to the comments. Gotta look this way. Well, I figure out what the comments are saying. We got 134 people in here. Okay, can I come work for you? Oh my God, it's the actuator. I don't got an actuator on my turbo. You got a millionaire, got to be. Got to see you back in the game. Yep, we back in the game. How much was the tow bill? The tow bill was $550. $550. Boost problems on the 60 series. Check turbo actuator. I just got mine fixed. Should I rebuild my transmission before it gives me into trouble? 1.8 million miles. Engine already rebuilt. As far as the transmission go, man, them things can last forever. Well, I ain't gonna say that. They not gonna last forever. Most definitely not. Man, to tell you the truth, man, with a transmission, I just let it blow. I would just drive it till it blow. And you know, a transmission, okay, if you got a 10-speed transmission or even a 13-speed transmission, the transmission for me, now you got to play the phone call game when you're dealing with transmissions, okay? It should only be $3,500, okay? If you got a 10-speed, $3,500. If you got this 13-speed, it could be anywhere between $3,500 to $42,000, all the way up to freaking $5,500. You got to play the phone call game, okay? So how it's gonna work when you blow your transmission? You're gonna call Freightliner today. You're gonna call Freightliner, tell them, hey, how much is a 13-speed transmission? They gonna tell you freaking, I don't know, $5,000. Cool. Hang up the phone. You gonna call the Freightliner, goddamn, down the street somewhere. You gonna call them. They gonna tell you it's $4,200. Then you gonna call the Freightliner the next state over. They gonna tell you $3,500. Cool. You gonna go with the $3,500, but it's a catch to it. You're not ready to pay the bill yet because why? They're going to tell you, of course, you got to bring the core to them in order to get it for the $3,500. Otherwise, you're going to be paying full price, and they're going to be waiting on the core, okay? So the very next day come, you tell the mechanic, hey, I found the transmission for $3,500 over here in this state. Over at that Freightliner, he going to call, and they're going to tell him, oh, it's $6,000, even though they just told you $35,000 yesterday, but you didn't get them to send you a quote to your email. Therefore, the price they told you don't even matter no more. So now you can't call them. So you gonna call the Freightliner you had called the first time, and that Freightliner gonna tell you, oh, it's $2,800. So you go, damn, $2,800. You just told me $35,000 or $42,000. You said something else yesterday. And you're going to go with the $2,800 Freightliner, whatever. So you're going to be playing the phone call game, okay? Every time you call Freightliner or Peterbilt or Kenworth, the price is going to change. Matter of fact, every time you talk to a different sales agent, they all got different prices, okay? So just be ready to play the phone call game. Let's keep it going. It's not just with transmissions, it's with parts too. Oh, and make sure they know you work for Landstar. Don't forget that part. You work for Landstar. You pay for what you don't know every time. I didn't know about that part either. Yeah, I didn't know about it either. $57, look. It's right here on the paper, baby. $57. Let me flip the camera, hold on. I'll show you what we talking about here. Okay, we got it right here. See that right there? See that right there? Air filter regulator. Don't pay attention to the last two. The last two is the freight, how much the freight costs, and labor at the bottom. We're just looking at the first two. See that air filter regulator? Accordion sleeve. Look at that. $57, baby. $57. See that right there? Transmission now switches between high and low, and clutch brake now works. Yep, $57, baby. Like Andrew, what's the other part? Oh, don't wait. We come up here now. 510 and some more labor. That's right, more labor. 510, more labor. But as far as parts, $57, baby. $57. There we go right there. Alright, there we go right there. That's right. $57 will have you upside down. Yep. No warranty don't cover it. I hear the warranty. I got the latest greatest shoe shine warranty. I got a brand new transmission, 2-year warranty, brand new clutch, 1-year warranty. Did the warranty cover it? Nope. Warranty don't cover it. Nope. Like, damn, Andrew, why come warranty don't cover it? Huh? You must ain't used warranty before. Huh? You gonna learn. Go try to use some warranty. They got all types of tricks for you. The warranty covers the transmission, not the stuff around the transmission. That air regulator, the air regulator valve sits on the side of the transmission. Okay, it sits on the side. We only cover what goes inside the transmission. All that stuff on the side, the air lines and all. We don't cover none of that on the warranty. So, you know, if it was inside the transmission, maybe you would be covered. But you're not covered because it's on the outside of the transmission. Yeah, it's part of the transmission, but it's on the outside, and we only cover the inside. Did you not read your paperwork? Anyways, let's see what we're talking about. Let me scroll up some of the comments. If I were you, get an 18 speed for the heels. 13 speed do just good. What it do? No sound. Trucking and making money. Let's see. Let's keep going. The harness is cheap. Get it. Do you know the name of the name of that harness for the boost pressure? Because I'm gonna call Freightliner. I think they close at midnight. That's what I think I'm gonna do next if I continue to fool with it. I'm gonna change that next. If it's just plug and play. I replaced my transmission last year. Guess what I'm fixing to replace ASAP? Transmission air regulator. You damn right you better fix it for $57 because when it go out, woo! When it go out, if I was just 2 miles up the road, I would have been on the interstate and it would have went out. I'd be like, man, what the hell? I can't go into 7 gear. Now I'm causing traffic because people behind me, they blow. I'm like, man, what the hell? I can't go to no gear. We would have been broke down dead in the middle of the interstate. Only thing I could do is roll backwards. That's it. I just roll backwards. Can't go in the first gear, low gear, no gear. Yep. But luckily, it happened right before I got on the interstate on the on-ramp. Okay, so yeah, people couldn't really squeeze by me, you know. But the regular truck only took 20 minutes to get to me, so it wasn't too big of a deal. He got there before the police did. Let's see. Tell them the engine harness. Oh, it's the whole engine harness. That ain't just one piece. I gotta get everything. God damn. So that's how it be, huh? Can't just get the one plug. Gotta get the whole everything. That's crazy. What's the average rate per mile doing pneumatic? Woo, okay. Good question. The average rate per mile with pneumatic. I have no idea. It's kind of different for me. So the way it works with what I'm doing is customers send me lanes to bid on, and I just give them my bid. My bid is like $10 a mile. I just ain't $10 a mile. You know, if you need me, give me a phone call. It's $10 a mile. Either they call me or they don't. As far as what other carriers are doing, I have no idea what people charge for pneumatic. I just know I did $10 a mile. Hey, look, man. Hey, if I'm going 1,000 miles, it's $10,000. Some people pay it, some people they don't. You know. Now as far as the oil field go, In Texas, for loaded miles, I want to say 70 miles loaded to pay you about 650, 700. So however many miles that is loaded miles. So about $5 plus, and then you gotta of course come back empty. So, Oh, speaking of the oil field, man, I see it now. I see I see I see you went back to the oil field. Already started recruiting. Woo! Already started the recruiting. Already started the recruiting for the oil field. Oh, I hear you. I seen your video. Oh, I seen your video. I seen your video. You got to know, I know exactly what company you went to, because y'all on the hamster wheel. Y'all on the hamster wheel, and can't get off the hamster wheel, so it's now I just can guess where you're at. You're just on the hamster wheel. On the hamster wheel. Do I want to address the oil field? Okay, the oil field. You over at Tyson. You over at Tell Tyson I said hello. Tyson remember me. Tyson remember me. He fired me. That's how I know Tyson remember me. Tyson know who Andrew, chasing Andrew Jack. He know who I am. He fired me. Yeah, he knows who I am. He fired me because I do YouTube. That's right. You went back to Tyson. You went to Tyson. Okay. Over at Tyson. You don't want to burn bridges. Is that right? You don't want to burn bridges. Is that? You had to go back to Tyson. And then you said you don't want to be bragging like those guys on the internet. Wrong answer. See, if you would have simply came to Andrew and said, hey, Andrew, man, thinking about going back to the oil field, but, I want to get my own contract like you did. I could have told you where Tyson got his contract from. I could have just told you, hey, man, let's just come over here to this customer, man. You got a truck, right? Power wallet? Yeah, just come sign this master service agreement right here, and do your own thing and tell Tyson you're not going to kiss his ass no more. That's what I would have told you, but you didn't come to Andrew. You went to Tyson, so now you got to pucker up and, do that right there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Tyson don't like me, but Tyson, no. I got the same contract he got. What you talking about? I can pull boxes in Texas, but guess what? It ain't paying nothing because everybody their mama down there. That's right. What you talking about? Matter of fact, when you go to the shipper, when you go to the shipper and you get ready to get your load of sand, and you know how you gotta scroll down and click the carrier names. I want you to scroll down to the C's. Yeah, you go CAJ Logistics. Yeah, you gonna see my name right there. Matter of fact, you gotta see my name. No, because you at Fort Faith, so that's at the top. But you gonna scroll down to the C's. That way you get CAJ Legit. Right? It's in. You'll see me when you get ready to get loaded. You'll see me because I got the master service agreement. I'm not down there because you finna find out why I'm not down there. Just give me about 2 weeks and you'll know why I'm not down. I was just down there. I know what's going on down there. If you was making the money that you claim, I would be there, but you're not. No, let's keep it going. Okay, where we at? Scroll back up. It's cold in New York. It's freezing. I don't know what the temperature is. 22, 23, 24, 25. It's freezing. Somebody said a snowstorm on the way out here. Huh? I gotta check the weather, because if it's a snowstorm coming, I'm finna get ghost today. Boy. It's a lot of money coming through here, though. A lot of them flatbed drivers, them RGNs with all these axles on it, making a lot of money, boy. A lot of money with the RGNs. If you're tired of $1 a mile, you're tired of DAT load board, I tell you a trader that don't get paid $1 a mile, get your RGN. They don't get no $1 a mile. You ain't hauling no equipment for no $1 a mile. That's just a tip. That's if you trying to stay away from $1 a mile, get your RG in. They don't have for $1 a mile. Anyways, okay. The number one question I get asked, the number one question of all time, Andrew, you've been avoiding it. We've been trying to ask you this, that, and the third. You just keep, Andrew, we just keep asking, and you just keep avoiding it. And then the other YouTubers you won't even respond to. Andrew, what's going on with Coco? It's the number one question. What is going on with Coco? We got to know, why do you keep avoiding the Coco question? Because I don't want to make you guys mad. You want to know what's going on with Coco? She's doing real good. She owned both her trucks. She still got them. I talk to Coco every day. I spent freaking New Year's with Coco. You didn't know it because you was on there celebrating. You was on there celebrating. Yeah, you was celebrating. I know Coco at all times. I talk to Coco every day. So that's what's going on with Coco. She's doing better than you think. What just if only you knew. If only. Sometimes I just sit back and I just be like, if only they knew. If only they knew. Just. Only they knew. Just they don't. They're just truck drivers. They truck drivers. They truck drivers. They just. They truck drivers. They just. Anyways, moving on. Okay, where we at? Let's see. Removable gooseneck. That's RGN. Removable gooseneck. You will not get $1 a mile with the removable gooseneck. We need some more of those removable goosenecks. Do you change tires when working the oil field and doing OTR? When you blow them. You change tires when you blow them. But if you think I'm gonna take some tires off to do some oil field shit, that's a nice Peterbilt coming through. Hey, don't change no tires in the oil field. Tires is tires, if you ask me. I don't care what they trying to sell you. Open close, or open shoulder, closed shoulder. If it's got air, you know how Andrew roll. If that tire got some air in it, and it got more than just a quarter, just a quarter of some strand on it, it's good. It's good. Yeah, it's good, baby. If it's got some air and it can roll, it's gonna make some money around here. So. Anyways, let's see where we at. I ain't got a live feed since, huh? Do you have some freight up here in St. Louis? If so, we need to talk. I ain't got no freight in St. Louis, but I tell you one thing about St. Louis. I had an account in St. Louis that was paying me $20,000+ a week. Me and Justin Lewis, $20,000+ a week. Woo! That was the good times right there. We was coming through St. Louis for the 20 bands a week. 20 bands a week, me and Justin Lewis. Damn, that was the good days right there. With the old school 1981 Pneumatic. Oh, we was making a killing. We made a killing coming through the St. Louis, boy. We was over there in that one, that one truck stop up there, that mud flap up there in the hood. Well, when you get off the interstate, you see how them people leaning. They be like nodding off sleep, but they be standing up, but they be sleep at the same time. We was over there in the hood getting the cheap fuel, the mud flap. You know what I'm talking about? The truck stop with like 10 parking spots that you better not go to sleep too long or they gonna be knocking on your door. You know what they knocking on your door for? Yeah, that truck stop, we were coming through there for the dirt cheap fuel. Dirt cheap fuel, making the 20 bands a week. Damn, that was the good days right there, boy. With the old equipment, $15,000 truck, 1981, got pneumatic trailer over there, banging the money in the St. to the Louis. I love me some St. Louis, boy. We was killing it out there in St. Louis, boy. Killing it, coming right off the river with it. Woo. And Andrew, man, what could pay so much money? What could pay so much money, Andrew? You want me to tell you what pay so much money? You see, how was it, 200 some people? See, if I do too much talking, then there's too many people listening. Too many people listening. I'm gonna tell you though. I'm gonna tell you because I lost the account, so I really don't count no more. So I'm gonna tell you what it was. So in school, high school, middle school, elementary, all that good stuff, when they make your lunches, they make cookies. They make cookies to put in the children's lunches and all that stuff. Well, that cookie requires flour, so I was hauling flour for the schools, and they need that flour every day to make cookies. So here comes the flour truck. Andrew, flour. Yep, flour. I'm hauling flour off the river. Here comes the barge with the flowers. Yep, flour, make the cookies, school's in, non-stop money. You making a killing. So, flour truck. I was hauling flowers, making an absolute killing with the 1981 trailer. 1981. So there you go with that. Lost the account though. Andrew, why'd you lose the account? Because I didn't have the correct trailer. So they wanted a 4-part trailer. I only had a 3-part trailer. So somebody else came through and got that account for us. So I was making a killing, but you know, can't do nothing about it. Can't do nothing about it. Didn't have a 4-part. Didn't have a 4-part. And the reason we needed a 4-part is because flour is so light. So you know, with 3 parts, they fill up the trailer, but you only got like 20,000 pounds of product, and they was paying for 40,000 pounds. But because they couldn't really find nobody else, we didn't have no competition. They could only deal with Andrew, and Andrew was just charging so much money because they didn't have nobody else to deal with. Well, so I thought, but you know, we was making a killing, boy. We was making a killing, boy. I was cooking some crab crackers at that. Woo! That was the good days right there. That was the good days. That was the good days. Is that the most money I made in trucking? Nope. 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 That ain't the most. We had that account going to Utah. We actually had 2 accounts going out west. We had the one going to Denver, and we had the one going to Utah. Me, Justin, Coco, and Anthony. There were 4 of us. I said, damn, boy, I hit a lick, boy. I hit a lick. I got 4 runs every week for all of us. They took my rate. My rate was 12,500 to go from freaking where I was at Point A out there to Utah. 12,500 for everybody. I'm talking 12,500 a truck. All we had to do was run nonstop. All because Koala Wash didn't properly wash out my trailer. We lost the whole account. Lost the whole account. 12.5 every single. All we had to do was run out there, deliver, come back. We just dead head back. We don't even bother to find work coming back. We just dead head back, get reloaded. All because Koala Wash didn't properly wash out my trailer. Even though I had a trailer wash out receipt and all that, lost the account for all of us. So like, you know, big accounts going down the drain. Can't do nothing about it. Can't do nothing about it. You know, big massive accounts paying top dollar. Now, of course, the thing that I noticed with the authority and the contract side is, you guys hear me talk about this money, but you need to understand, if you was leased on to a carrier doing, it don't matter what it could have been driving in, reefer, anything, they would have never told you how much the loads was actually paying. You know, if you was, let's say for example, you was leased on to me, right? Okay, I probably would have told you the load was paying to go from here to Utah, maybe like $5,000, $6,000. You would have never known it was paying 12.5. Okay, that's what I want you to understand. When you're working with these carriers, they're not going to tell you how much the load is actually paying. Okay, you'd have been paying maybe like $6,000 and giving me 20% of that right there, and I'd have been keeping 6,000 and still taking 20% off your other 6,000. So you know, it's just an example, okay? Because you're not going to be leased on to a carrier thinking you finna get a check for 20 bands. That's not what's going to happen, okay? Let's take a little break for a second. Intermission. back in the building. I'm starting to get sick, so it's freezing cold out here, and it's freezing cold out here. That's all you can know. What else did I have, man? We had a massive account that was starting in January. Guess what happened? Guess what it was? First it was flour. That's number one. Guess what? We didn't have the full pods. We didn't have full pods. That too was paying 12-something thousand coming out of Houston, Texas, going up to Indiana for the 12 to the 5. Don't got the trailers, man. Don't got the trailers. Don't got the trailers. People say, Andrew, man, why don't you just rent the trailer, man? It's not that easy. It's not. It's too risky, too, man. I was just about to rent a trailer right there in Streetport. 6-month lease, brand new trailer, 2019. The day before I signed it, they kicked us off. Kicked us off. Right there in Streetport. Kicked us off the oilfield. Told us to come back in April. Told us to come back in April. Yep. Yep. Too risky. Too risky. The economy not doing too good right now, man. So, you know, the customers is like, yeah, they got the money, but, you know, if people ain't buying the product, they'll just cut the freight. You know, it don't matter if you got a contract or not. You know, if they ain't selling the product in the store, then they don't need you to come haul the product because there's too much product already over here. So, you know, but it's different when you're doing food grade, though. When you're doing food grade, though, them kids will be eating those cookies in the free lunch, okay? They gonna eat them cookies with the free lunch, okay? But, you know, if you hauling something that ain't like food grade, then it's got to sit on the shelf. Shit. Okay. You got 5 trucks we need to talk. I have 3 in St. Louis, 2 in Texas. If you notice one thing about St. Louis, it's a lot of money in St. Louis. You may not have noticed it, okay? So let me help you identify some money in St. Louis, okay? Just so you can keep your eyes open in St. Louis, okay? I got my hazmat training out of St. Louis, out of Quality Carriers in St. Louis. So right off the top, you notice all them chemical trailers all over St. Louis. They got chemical trailers over there, chemical trailers over there, QC over there. They got the whatever terminal that is next door to QC. You got them that company right there. You got the freaking Koala Wash tank wash over there. You got one over there. It's a lot of tanker area. You know, a lot of tankers coming out of QC. Y'all ain't paying no attention. You think they running for free or not the fee? Nope. They are racking in the money like crazy coming out of St. Louis. But, you know, nobody's looking into it. And they don't want you to look into it. They don't want you to look into it at all. You know, all you need to do is just look at them shiny chemical trailers coming down the interstate all lit up and all shined up. Here comes Snyder. You know, here comes Snyder. 20, 30 bands a week. You go over there to Snyder, get on their load board. They got the $2 a mile with the freaking hazmat trailer. They got the $2 a mile for you. Nope, they're not gonna tell you it's paying $10 a mile. Why would they do something like that? Why would they do something like that? Then they got the paperwork for you. Wait a minute, they got the paperwork for you. Wait, hold on. They got the paperwork at these carriers. They got. Here's your lease agreement. Here's your lease agreement right here, sir. It's going to be an 80-20 split. You're going to get 80% of the line haul, and we're going to take 20%. Here's the paperwork right here. Here come you. You got your pen. Oh, no, wait. Let me do it like the Russians. 90%. Here's your 90%. 90%. Go tell all your friends you're getting 90% over here. 90%. Whew, man, we put that guy on that lane over there, man. That lane paying $20K a week, man. We paying him. His truck only grows like $5,000. $5,000. He get 90% of $5,000. And we ain't gonna tell him it's paying $20. Why would we do something like that? Why would we do something like that? Here come a fan. Is he coming to my truck or is he walking on? Okay, he walking on. Okay. They're not gonna tell you. Let's keep reading the comments. 90% or 40%. You must work in the oil field. You know the trick. 90% or 40%. You know the trick. You work in the oil field. That's right. I had to tell Lottie Dottie, I had to break it down to him. Lottie Dottie called me. He like, hey man, I got this company over here, man. They paying 35% of the net. He said, yeah, man, I'm finna go over there, man. They paying 35% of the net, man. That's the most, man. Everybody else talking about 30%, but he talking about 35% of the net, man. I'm finna go over there to him. I like, no, you're not, Lottie Dottie. No, you sit your ass down. I didn't tell you go over there. No, I didn't tell you go over there. You trying to get back to the Russians. If you go and take that 35% of the net, you're going to be over there with the Russians. Do you want to go back to the Russians? Because if you want to go back to the Russians, we can just get you back on the plane right now. Now sit down, Lottie Dottie. We ain't taking 35% of no net or nothing. Shoot, he said he didn't think about it. What is 30% of the net? You know what that means? If the truck gross $10,000, right? The carrier take 20%, so now you're at $8,000 gross. You spend $3,000 on fuel. Okay, you spend $3,000 on fuel. Now you live with $5,000. Then you got to pay, let's say, insurance. Insurance come out of that. Trailer note come out of that. If he got a truck note, that come out. Okay, now we down to $2,000. You get 35% of that, Lottie Dottie. 35% of that, Lottie Dottie. That's what you signed up for. We're not robbing you. That's what you signed up for. What are you talking about? You said 35% of the net. This is the net. The net is $2,000. We pay you 35% of it. Lottie Dottie. That's thing you know, he got to go back to the Russians. Yeah. So we didn't let him get got like that. He's got 30% of the gross. If the truck gross $10,000, Lottie Dottie get $3,000, okay? Lottie Dottie got his first check too, but I don't know if he want me to. If you want to put that out there. But Lottie Dottie did really, really good for his first check. It was over $2,500. Lottie Dottie did real good for the first check. 25. He was damn near close to his Russian check with the lease. Really close. Without the headache. Without Vladimir Putin didn't have to. No, he didn't call. Telling me he got 3,000 miles for $2,000. He ain't got to worry about that no more. He got to do none of that right there. He ain't worry about none of that. He's doing real good so far. Now we just need to get Lottie Dottie to save some of that guacamole sauce. So hopefully he can get his own truck and do what he need to do. I told him the auction is right here in April. Damn, is it in April? We in March. Shoot, that's next month. Lottie Dottie need to speed it up then. Need to speed it up. Read some of these comments. Somebody stole your cap at the Koala Wash this morning in St. Louis. Boy, man, we just stole a lot of caps. Man. I ain't gonna lie to you. We just stole a lot of caps. A lot of caps, man. Been places I showed up to in my pneumatic trailer, and they couldn't touch us because the back of the hose back here didn't have no cap on it, or the hot hose didn't have a cap on it, and I didn't know nothing about none of that because I came straight out the oil field. I'm like, what you mean? I need a cap for the hot hose? I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah, man, we can't load you. It ain't capped up and it ain't sealed. You ain't got no seal from the Koala Wash. Yep. But because it was my first time getting the food grade wash at the Koala Wash, if I would have known better, I know now to, once I get a wash done, I got to get up there and inspect the wash myself. I didn't know any better then. It was my first time. I was new. They was throwing so much money at me. I figured, hey, man, we paid the $300-400 for the Koala Wash. They wash. I didn't know I had to go back and, check their work. But it cost me a lot of money. Obviously, I lost a ton of money, not just for me, but for a lot of other people that was around me. We lost just a ton of money for no reason, okay? So, all because, they didn't do a good job at the wash, okay? Didn't do a good job at the wash. Can't do nothing about it. Let's see, should I consider a tanker or a flatbed? I would probably go with flatbed and try to work my way up to like a RGN or some axles. The problem with doing tankers, and pneumatic and any of that stuff, you're going to have to do it. You need a team. You can't just do it by yourself. A lot of these accounts I got, because I know you guys only see me on YouTube because I'm the one doing all the recording. But when I talk to the customers, I tell them, hey, look, man, I got 5-10 trucks. I got 5-10 trucks, man. I got 5-10 trucks. So right off the top, we can handle that account. We got 5-10 trucks. And they be like, but on the FMCSA, it only shows one truck. No, we got 5, 10 trucks. No, just, yeah, can you pay $10 a mile? Well, we can pay $10 a mile, but we need 3 trucks to show up. If they don't show up, we ain't doing business. No, we gonna show up. We got 3 trucks. They gonna show up. Yeah, they gonna show up. And sure enough, when Monday came, they said we can get 12.5. Me, Justin, Coco, Anthony, what's up? I told you I was gonna show up with 3 trucks. Now, do you got the money? We showed up. Do you got the money? You got the money? What you talking about? We showed up. Don't worry about what it said on FMCSA. That's just a number. That number don't mean nothing. You got the money. We's gonna show up. Okay, so yeah. Justin had 4 trucks. Coco got 2. I got 3. I got another guy that ain't been on YouTube yet. He got 10 trucks. Okay, so and everybody got cash equipment. Okay, so we got a big fleet going on. If we need 20 trucks to show up, we can show up. But do you got 20 truck fleet money? Okay. It's freezing cold up in here, boy. Y'all ever tried to sit a truck in 30-degree weather and not idle? Not idle. It's freezing cold out here, boy. I still got my hotel I can go to, though. Shit, I paid for the night. What time is it? 7 o'clock? Shit, I may just volunteer back over to that hotel. I already paid for the room. Paid for it. 2 hours later, the mechanic called. But I don't know, man. I think I may take some runs. I may take some loads tonight. I gotta check the board and see what's going on. Yeah, cause see, boost pressure, don't none of that stuff matter past like 9 p.m. all the way to like 8 in the morning when ain't nobody out. It don't matter if the truck's stalling out or any of that stuff, cause ain't nobody behind me. But during the daytime, that stuff matters. But oh, got a phone call. I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna get off this live feed.